Welcome back to Dark Crime Files. In today's episode, we delve deep into the intricate and tragic story of Courtney Clenny, a prominent social media influencer, and her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli. Their relationship, marked by passion and volatility, culminated in a heartbreaking incident that shocked many. We'll explore their backgrounds, the dynamics of their relationship, the events leading up to that fateful night, the subsequent investigation, and the ongoing legal proceedings. Courtney Clenny, widely recognized by her online persona Courtney Taylor, was born in Midland, Texas. From a young age, she exhibited a flair for performance and aspired to make a mark in the entertainment industry. With dedication and strategic use of social media platforms, Courtney transitioned into a successful career as a model and influencer. By 2022, she had amassed over 2 million followers on Instagram and was a notable figure on OnlyFans, where she shared exclusive content with her subscribers. Her online presence showcased a life of glamour, fitness, and luxury, painting a picture of success and aspiration. Christian Toby Obumseli hailed from Austin, Texas. Known for his charismatic personality and entrepreneurial spirit, Christian ventured into the burgeoning field of cryptocurrency. His work in this sector reflected his forward-thinking mindset and ambition. Friends and family remember him as a warm individual with a zest for life and a promising future ahead. Courtney and Christian's paths crossed in Texas, and their connection was immediate. By November 2020, they had embarked on a romantic relationship. Those close to the couple observed a bond filled with intense affection, but also noted underlying tensions. In January 2022, seeking new opportunities and perhaps a fresh start, the duo relocated to Miami, Florida. They took residence in a luxurious apartment at the One Paraíso building in the upscale Edgewater neighborhood. The move was seen by many as a step towards solidifying their partnership and exploring new horizons together. The evening of April 3, 2022, began like many others for Courtney and Christian. However, underlying issues simmered beneath the surface. Neighbors later recounted hearing frequent disputes emanating from their apartment, suggesting a pattern of volatility in their interactions. On that night, a heated argument escalated beyond control. According to initial reports, during the confrontation, Courtney inflicted a stab wound to Christian's chest. She claimed it was an act of self-defense, alleging that Christian had been aggressive towards her. However, the severity and nature of the wound raised questions about the credibility of her account. The Miami-Dade medical examiner's report indicated that the fatal stab resulted from a forceful downward thrust, penetrating 3 inches into Christian's chest and piercing a major artery. This detail contradicted Courtney's assertion that she had thrown the knife from a distance of about 10 feet, as the nature of the wound suggested a closer and more direct application of force. First responders arrived promptly at the scene. Christian was found bleeding profusely and was swiftly transported to a nearby hospital. Despite medical efforts, he succumbed to his injuries. Courtney, present at the scene and exhibiting signs of distress, was detained by the police for questioning. Notably, she was not immediately charged, as authorities sought to piece together the events leading up to the tragic incident. In the days following Christian's death, investigators delved deep into the couple's history. Evidence began to surface, painting a picture of a tumultuous and, at times, violent relationship. Surveillance footage from the building's elevator, dated just weeks before the incident, depicted a physical altercation where Courtney was seen striking Christian multiple times. This visual evidence suggested a pattern of aggression that contradicted the initial portrayal of a harmonious relationship. A significant breakthrough came from an analysis of Courtney's cell phone. Investigators uncovered numerous entries in her Notes app, which functioned as a personal diary. These notes provided intimate insights into the couple's dynamic. In an entry from August 2021 titled "Words Hurt," Courtney admonished herself, writing, "Stop putting your hands on him out of anger. It releases tension but has long-lasting effects on his self-esteem." Another note revealed her internal struggles. "I'm turning into an ugly person, and so is he. Maybe it's because of me, or maybe I'm finally seeing his true colors." These writings indicated self-awareness of her actions and the deteriorating nature of their relationship. During her interrogation, Courtney maintained that she acted in self-defense. She recounted instances where she felt threatened by Christian, emphasizing that the events of that night were a culmination of ongoing abuse. However, inconsistencies in her narrative, combined with the physical evidence and eyewitness accounts, led authorities to question the veracity of her claims. The medical examiner's findings further complicated her defense, as the nature of the wound did not align with her version of events. On August 10, 2022, approximately 4 months after the incident, Courtney was arrested in Hawaii. At the time of her arrest, she was reportedly undergoing rehabilitation for substance abuse and post-traumatic stress disorder. The arrest was executed by the U.S. Marshals Service, and she was subsequently extradited to Florida to face charges. Miami-Dade State Attorney Catherine Fernandez-Rundle announced that Courtney was being charged with second-degree murder, describing the couple's relationship as extremely tempestuous and combative. Courtney's legal team has consistently argued that she acted in self-defense. To bolster this claim, during a bond hearing in October 2024, the defense presented a video demonstration. The footage showcased an expert knife thrower hurling a knife at a pig carcass from a distance of approximately 6 feet, aiming to replicate the scenario described by Courtney. The defense contended that this demonstration validated the plausibility of her account. However, prosecutors challenged the demonstration's accuracy, noting discrepancies such as the difference in distance — Courtney claimed she threw the knife from about 10 feet away — and the physical disparities between the professional knife thrower and Courtney. Additionally, the prosecution highlighted that the medical examiner's report suggested a close-range stabbing, inconsistent with a thrown knife scenario. The case took another twist in January 2024, when Courtney's parents, Kim and Deborah Clenny, were arrested in Texas. They faced allegations of unauthorized access to Christian's laptop, potentially tampering with crucial evidence. Investigators uncovered messages indicating that the Clennys had discussed accessing the laptop's contents without proper authorization. However, by July 2024, these charges were dropped due to concerns about violations of attorney-client privilege during the evidence collection. The case of Courtney Clenny and Christian Obumseli demonstrates how quickly a once glamorous relationship can turn into a tragedy. Despite Courtney's claims of acting in self-defense, the incriminating evidence, from forensic findings to private diary entries, indicates a deliberate act. The court convicted Courtney Clenny of second-degree murder and sentenced her to 30 years in prison, underscoring the inevitability of consequences within a web of violence and abuse. Additionally, this case serves as a reminder that domestic violence does not only affect women, but can also victimize men like Christian Obumseli, often without receiving the necessary protection or public attention. This brings us to the end of this video. Please let me know in the comments what you think of this case. As always, I appreciate a thumbs up and a subscription. Take care and see you soon.